Hey guys, Joe Madden here of the Joe Madden Sports Podcast. I am so excited. I have Allie at Dolph Freaky from Instagram and Twitter on the show today. Allie's going to be talking everything Miami Dolphins, as you can tell. Allie, how's it going?
Hey, Joe. Thanks so much for having me on.
This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited to have you here. Diehard Miami Dolphins fan.
How diehard through and through. So I became a Dolphins fan growing up in Pennsylvania. My dad was a big fan, and so the Dolphins were good kind of when he was growing up, and so he just raised me a Dolphins fan, and it was just fun to be a fan from a team outside of your state. And so you always have that kind of animosity with the other local teams, and so it was always like me against the Eagles and the Steelers fans all the time. But ultimately, we started to come to Miami once a year, and I just fell in love with the Dolphins culture and the fans, and just more and more in love with the team. And so I really felt that ultimately Florida was where I needed to be. So now I live in Naples, Florida.
I love it. Do you remember the first game that you went to?
I do. And it's so funny because if some of you follow me on social media, you'll see my variety of outfits and game day gear. But I was so very different then. My first game, I'm just wearing like your typical, I had a Ricky Williams jersey, just little, shorts or whatever, like totally plain Jane, regular fan, right? And then as I went to that game, I met so many like unique fans and so many super fans that kind of dressed up and, showed their love for a team a little bit more, more so. And so I kind of fell in love with that aspect of it. And so then as I went more and more, I started wearing wigs, and, just my collection of Dolphins stuff has just exploded over the last couple of years. And so now you can kind of see the background, my room and everything. But the Dolphins really just have become such a big part of my life. And you can even ask my husband, it's kind of become all consuming at this point.
Now, I'm assuming he's a Dolphins fan as well, and not a Patriots fan or a Bills fan, right?
No. So actually, it's kind of funny because he was not really a fan of any team when we met, and he's not really actually a football guy at all. He's more into like motocross, BMX, that sort of thing. And so, yes, he is a Dolphins fan because he basically had no choice. And so we do go to the games together. But he's definitely been my biggest support as far as, all of the things that I'm doing in the Dolphin community. And I do have 2 small children. And so I really need that like strong support, to make all of this happen. So he's been by my side every step of the way.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. Let's hear more about what you are doing within the Dolphins community.
Yeah. So, I've recently become the president of the Southwest Florida Dolphin Club. And so we started off in Naples, but we've kind of branched. Our reach is kind of from Tampa downward on the southwest side of Florida. And so we are entering our 3rd season in existence, and we host away game watch parties, as most of us are season ticket holders. So we do go to the home games whenever possible. But over the years, I've just become more and more involved. I've, started to go to every game. I've started traveling to away games a lot more so. I'm involved with a lot of different Dolphins organizations, such as the Positive Porpoise, which is one of our biggest charitable fan-run organizations. And so I do kind of have my hands in a lot of different things, but mostly just being, a Dolphins fan has transitioned from just like a passion, being about the team, to now being kind of more, passionate about connecting fans from around the world. And so I do kind of have a big following on Twitter, and, I just try to make sure that everybody knows about, any sort of events that are going on pregame, that they know, where they can come to tailgate, different things like that. So I just try to make sure that like everybody can kind of like feel inclusive into the Dolphins community the way that the Dolphins community brought me into it. Just having been a long distance fan for most of my life growing up in Pennsylvania, there were a lot of fans that kind of paved the way for me and made me feel, like, okay, when you come to a game, this is where you go to party. We're going to make sure that you're taken care of and that you have something to drink and that you have we have fun, and, this is where you can go to stay and all those sorts of things. So I try to be that liaison for the fans.
Oh, I love it. I love what you're giving back to the community. It's incredible. And you know what? I've always heard Dolphin fans are some of the best fans, definitely so supportive of their teams. So
Yeah.
I'm sure those watch parties are absolutely fantastic with you guys.
Yeah, we have so many different fan clubs. Our club is very small. Believe it or not, there's, a lot of people in Florida that are not necessarily Dolphins fans. We do have people that come, especially seasonal residents that are fans of all different teams. So we're really struggling actually to scrape up some Dolphins fans over here. But we do have fan clubs all over the country. And so, it is really, really fun. Being a Dolphin fan, it's a long suffering process. And so in my lifetime, I've actually never seen the Dolphins be good, and so it's kind of one of those things where we're just like waiting for like the ultimate time, our time to get to the Super Bowl and everything. And so that's what keeps me going.
Absolutely. Well, you guys should have a fantastic year on your hands. The addition of Tyreek Hill has to make you happy.
It does. I mean, that was a big surprise to a lot of us, and what a great surprise it is.
Absolutely.
There's been a lot of criticism of our guy Tua, and so now I feel like the Dolphins, just in the offseason moves that they've made thus far in free agency, they've really brought in a lot of valuable tools for Tua. So hopefully we can get our offense really going. They've beefed up the defense even more. The offensive line, which has been a pain point for us for some time, is, hopefully we've seen some more, improvements with that. I guess time will tell when we see what it translates to the field. But I mean, obviously, like Dolphins fans, year after year, we get excited. We get, we're like up here, and then, but as the season goes, we're like, crash and burn. But
Yeah.
I will always be the ever optimistic fan.
Oh, that is perfect. Now, your division is a hard division. Which opponent are you most worried about this season?
I think Buffalo is definitely like our toughest spot. Just looking at how they've been the last couple of years, and Josh Allen is so good and so talented. They're definitely going to give us a run for our money. I don't think we're going to have to worry about the Jets as much. And, the Patriots always kind of land in there too, as on our list of challenges. But, I do think if we can beat Buffalo, like right out the gate, we're going to be that much better for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Favorite Dolphins player of all time?
All time, Jason Taylor. He's just, I mean, obviously his looks may play a little bit into that, but just when I was growing up, he was just a very, team captain, very inspirational to the team, very like interested in like changing the momentum of the game with like getting the crowd pumped up, and you see him waving his arms up and down. Just such a great player overall, great with the community. And so I've just always had a lot of love for him.
Oh, that is fantastic. What do you think this season will be your greatest strength? Your offensive side of the ball or defensive side of the ball?
So I actually think now, I think we have the tools necessary to have a really, really strong offense. So I'm excited to see how many points we can put on the board, how we can move the ball downfield. I'm just looking for some really big plays. We're looking for that long ball, which we've, struggled to see in the past. So I think the offense is going to have it going on.
Well, Allie, you're going to face my Chargers on December 11th. Sorry. It will be in LA. It's going to be one heck of a game. I can't wait to see us match up.
Yeah, I can't wait for that either. So hopefully if I get out there, we'll be able to meet in person.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get down for that game. I'm actually up in Calgary, Alberta. So it's a venture for me, but it's one of the games that I have circled that I want to get down for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be fantastic. Okay, Allie, I'm not going to keep you too long. I just want to quickly touch on the NHL. You are also a diehard Rangers fan. How did this happen?
So kind of the same way as all my dad's fault. I don't think he ever like anticipated that I would become the crazy sports nut that I am. But definitely my dad was just a diehard Rangers fan and still is. He's kind of from the New York area. And so we went to the games often. And so it's just something that my family kind of does together too. Like my aunts and my cousins, everyone is Rangers fans. So that's more of a family affair than the Dolphins really is. With football, we're all kind of rooting for different teams, but hockey is our thing that solidifies us.
Oh, I love it. So congratulations on the Rangers making it through, headed off to play the Carolina Hurricanes. This is going to be a fantastic series between these two.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
Yeah, well, best of luck in that, and best of luck to your Dolphins this season. I can't wait
Thank
to see how
you.
they come out. I think they're going to have a phenomenal season. And again, let everyone know where they can find you on all socials.
Yeah, so on all socials, I am at Dolph Freaky. So Twitter, Instagram. If you want to find me on Facebook, it's at Allie Goodman. I do have a Dolph Freaky page as well. You can follow the Southwest Florida Dolph Fan Club, which is my fan club that I run. And so we are on all social media channels as well. So if any of you are in the Southwest Florida area, feel free to come out to our watch parties. Reach out if you want more information. In 2 weeks, we are having a beach bash at the on Sanibel Island on the Causeway, and so that's going to be kind of our off-season Dolphin event. So we have people coming from all over the place flying in for this, and so we're just we're interested in showing people kind of what Southwest Florida is all about and how beautiful our beaches are, and just throwing down like a beachside tailgate. So that's coming in 2 weeks. So just reach out if you guys have any information.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. I wish I could make it down there. I know I'm a Bolts fan, but definitely do support your Dolphins as well. Love the talent that you have. So, Allie, thank you so much for joining me here today. Keep doing everything you're doing in this community. You're sure giving back in a great way.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Allie. Have a great day. You guys, I will be back later. Bye, Allie.
Bye-bye.